What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 13. The Attitude Era got this final bonus match, Bret Hart vs. the Dead Man, SummerSlam 97. Get Taker's damage to moderate, succeeded to Attitude Moment, get his damage to critical, hit with a chair while in the ring in a hidden objective, East Rutherford, New Jersey, baby. And so I welcome you to a fine Thursday here on the program, and I don't lay down for anybody. Yep, alright, sure. Wait, why is... Oh, okay. Sean is the ref here. He's not wearing those very short shorts he would usually wear as a referee. That's not...
Up next, Bret Hart takes on The Undertaker with Shawn Michaels as the special guest referee. And when you look at the history of Bret Hart and Undertaker at SummerSlam, Undertaker has been in 6 of them and only lost once. And that was last year to Mankind, thanks to The Undertaker's former manager, Paul Bearer. Bret Hart has been in 8 SummerSlams and has lost only once, and that was to his brother-in-law, the British Bulldog.
Now see, in modern days, they would tell you that wins and losses don't matter. It's the story you're telling. But you can use those wins and losses to tell a better story if you make them matter. But yes, if you have a special guest referee in a game, they should be in a ref shirt.
And let's get these stipulations straight. If Bret Hart loses, he will never compete in the United States again. And if Shawn Michaels doesn't call this right down the middle, he will never be allowed to wrestle in the U.S. either.
And let's not forget that the WWE Championship is on the line as well. That's pretty damn important, too.
See, you need to give these things the gravitas they deserve and make it feel important. Anyway, we are here on this fine Thursday. There is some things to discuss in wrestling, one of which being the historic fact that AJ Styles is now the 8th man in the history of the WWE title to hold that belt for 1 consecutive year. So congrats to AJ. That is some rarefied air to be in, to be the 8th one to ever do it in the history of that title. Now then, to follow up on that Naito story from yesterday, where apparently WWE got a hold of him and was trying to lure him over to the company, apparently Naito, not the only one who they contacted. So apparently 3 top names, so Naito and 2 others were contacted to kind of, hey, we want you to come over here. And so it's like, now we begin the speculation, well then, who else could they possibly have been, you know, who's a top guy in New Japan that they thought would be a good fit for WWE? Who would get over, who actually has the English ability to get over in that kind of scenario? And honestly, I couldn't even begin to wager a guess as to who that might be. But definitely feel free to speculate in the comments below. But man, they don't want any competition. As much as Vince says, oh, he thrives on competition, he kind of just wants to squash competition, essentially. And that seems totally what was going on here. And honestly, that's technically contract tampering for guys that are still under deals to New Japan. But that's a whole different discussion, which that stuff never really gets into a legal realm, even though it should be. It kind of doesn't ever happen, but that's kind of is what it is, I suppose, here. With that Winged Eagle. Such a great title. Such a great title. Bring it back. Winged Eagle. So good. Anyhow, we got some rumors here on Monday Night Raw. And a long-standing tradition of Raw is that even though the show is scheduled for 3 hours, more often than not, the show ends after 11 p.m. There's that overrun of things happening. Things go long. There are longer segments. And that's been the case pretty much since the Monday Night Wars. And that was because you wanted to combat WCW and have, you know, your show get watched more than their show. Now, that was 17 years ago or such, right? So you don't need the overrun. You haven't needed the overrun for a long time, but it's been kind of tradition, so you've had it, right? And apparently, USA is like, no, we're good. You guys need to end your show at 11 p.m. Much like SmackDown ends at 10 p.m. as it should, for a 2-hour broadcast. So say goodbye to 3 and change, and hello to 3 hours on the dot. Apparently starting this week. So obviously we'll know whether or not this is a factual rumor if we get to this week or the next, and it ends at 11:15, 11:20, that kind of thing. I guess we'll see on that whole thing. So in any event, that was kind of the rumor going around this morning, if you will. Now then, also, what's going on is that the card for TLC, the advertised card being advertised, it has changed once again. And it was being advertised for Braun versus Drew. And I guess that's changed now to Braun versus Baron Corbin, which, given the events of Raw, makes sense. But then why even advertise Braun versus Drew in the first place? I guess is kind of my thing with that. I don't know. Bret Hart hitting that pile driver. That's right, dead man. And then the sharpshooter on the dead man. And we'll do some button mashing here. And then we'll let it go. Because obviously we have more goals to accomplish on this video. Dead man. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Drop kick to the spine. I missed that punch. Anyway, so there was that. The other card rumors for TLC seem to still be in place. So kind of just that one has changed so far. That's December though, so we got a ways to go before that. But also, Brock Lesnar. The current rumor now is he's going to be around until WrestleMania season. And I'm like, but why? But seriously, why? It's Brock Lesnar. Like, I do not want him holding the belt until Mania again. Like, why would you do that? Who is that helping? And the rumor there is that apparently Braun's backstage etiquette is not what it should be, so they're afraid to put the belt on him for those reasons. And I'm like, this is such a carny business. Like, alright, I get it. It's an employer, it's an employee. If you aren't showing up on time, or you're showing up late, or whatever it is, I get it. But at the same time, like, the dude was super over, and you've just pretty much de-pushed him to a degree that is frustrating. And, alright, circle. Oh no! HBK. HB Shizzle. No, get down on the... I don't want to get disqualified. And Shawn is out, so we'll deal with Taker. Oh, come on! I had it. It was in sight. If Shawn gets up, it's all over. What the hell? Delayed reverse a thing. No, dead man! Dead man! How dare you, dead man? How? Really, dead man? Meanwhile, Shawn's just out. Just passed out. Yeah, I'm good. I had too many pills. Pills here. Alright, now I gotta go get another chair because Taker is a pain in the butt. So, here we go. Gonna get another chair. Don't you dare pick up Shawn Michaels. Don't you dare pick up... I can't get anything done here because Taker will not get away from me for 5 freaking seconds, man. Now then. Seriously. This is what we need to be doing here. Again with the chair. And again with the chair. Will you stop? I feel like Monsoon here. Would you stop? Like, seriously. He just does not want to get hit by this chair that badly. Alright, damage critical. Gotta hit the chair shot now. Don't you stand up. Don't you do it. There. Now I can do a thing with pinning the Taker. Sidewalk slam. Where is he?
Michaels getting to his feet, and look, King, Michaels sees the chair. What chair? You know exactly what chair, King. And Michaels doesn't trust Bret Hart one bit here.
And then he hits Taker with it. Yep.
Oh, good God. Undertaker gets nailed with that chair again.
Count it, Shawn. You had to do it, Shawn. You had to do it. Mad about it. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. Congratulations, Kevin Nash, off-script Universe Feuds Pack 1 have been unlocked. Road to WrestleMania is cleared. We did that thing. SummerSlam 97 Arena. We did that thing. So I guess that's the whole timeline for the Attitude Era mode. And we have these 10 off-script matches, which I guess we're going to play on this channel starting tomorrow. I guess we will. I don't know. That's something to do. I'm still preparing Universe mode in 2K19. It's still kind of being brainstormed. So that one might take me a couple of days to get that totally set up and situated and prepped. And there's a lot of work that goes into that. And I just kind of haven't had the time lately. So I guess we'll get to that at some point. But in the meantime, I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.